Coming up on this very special and extended episode of SHS News, we announce the winners of the gingerbread house decorating contest, voted on by the students.
Then we have our annual holiday baking competition, the Great Hilltop Bake-Off, where 3 teams competed in the culinary room to create the ultimate batch of cookies.
And finally, we toured the hallways to see how SHS students are spending their upcoming winter break.
All that and more on this edition of SHS News.
Good morning, Summit High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Hilltoppers. Today is Friday, December 22nd, also known as the last half day of school before winter break. Welcome back to SHS News. I'm Vinny Early.
And I'm Abby Hicks. First up today, we want to send a big thank you to the 3 teams of teachers who built houses for our gingerbread house decorating contest last week. 120 students and teachers cast their votes for the winner, and the result was clear. With a healthy margin of 35 votes, the win goes to Miss Wright and Miss Gozari with their interpretation of Snoopy's iconic holiday lodge. Congratulations.
2 weeks ago, Chef Mike opened up the culinary room for our camera crews and hosted 3 teams of bakers in the Great Hilltop Bake-Off. An epic battle of baking ensued, and 1 team rose to the top after a brutal judging phase. SHS Media Production is proud to present the Great Hilltop Bake-Off.
Welcome to the Summit High School Culinary Room. Today, we're dialing up the ovens for a burst of baking brilliance as 3 teams compete head-to-head to create the ultimate batch of cookies. I'm Dylan Lim, and I'll be checking in with our teams throughout the event, so let's meet the competition. First up, we have Hannah Pastilnik and Ella Peterson, who say they usually burn their cookies and hope that today they pass as edible. Next, we have Rebecca Leung and Azia Vandoni, who, quite simply, have known each other for a long time-ish. And finally, Jocelyn Harris and Grace Hoffman, who have finally reconstituted their middle school friendship status after a brief hiatus in high school. And no baking competition is complete without facing judgment from a panel of experts. Joining us on today's competition, we have Miss Wallerstein, who just filed for her own patent for a device that frosts cookies while they're still in the oven. Mr. Fisher, who co-wrote Alton Brown's culinary science Bible, Food plus Heat equals Cooking. And the one judge guaranteed to not pull any punches, last year's Bake-Off champion, Mrs. Aaron. No cooking event would be complete without our referee and in-house culinary expert, Chef Mike. Who will emerge as the ultimate cookie baking champions? It's time to find out who has what it takes and whose cookies will crumble.
On your marks, get set, bake. Cookies you're making today?
We're making Parmesan cookies.
Ooh, cheesy. Really cool.
Sì, sì, ma una di queste è per noi,
All right, so Azia, what inspired you to make these cookies?
They are my mom's Christmas cookies.
Ooh, nice. So how long have you been having these?
I've been making them ever since I was little.
Nice, nice. Last question. Do you guys think you're gonna win the competition?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Awesome, thank you.
I'll put on 5 and then I'll rotate. Butter, eggs. That's so much butter. It's a lot. Here, I'll use one of these.
We're making chocolate chip cookies, right, Ella?
Anything inspired you to make these types of cookies?
They're really good, and we want to share them with the school.
Awesome. You guys think you're gonna win today's competition?
For sure. Of course. Red velvet cookies stuffed with cream cheese frosting.
Wow, that sounds really good. What about you, Grace?
We're making the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but like, if you have any opinion.
I'll make sure there's no shells.
This looks disgusting. Jocelyn coerced me into this, and I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'm trying my best.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you.
Looks like Elmo.
Bakers, you are halfway done.
It is fig, so it might be a little bit stringy.
So, Rebecca, how do you think your cookies turned out?
I think they turned out really good.
Anything from you, Asio?
They look great.
All right, how do you think your cookies turned out?
I think they look good. They're a tiny bit like undercooked, but I think they're gonna be fine because when they like cook more on the tray, so they'll be fine.
I see, I see. Well, they're gonna have a mushy middle.
Who doesn't love like a kind of mushy cookie?
Exactly, yeah. And I see you're putting chocolate frosting on top right now.
So some of them have hearts in them, and we're gonna fill the hearts up with chocolate and then sprinkle some just peppermint on top. But then those ones we're gonna do a drizzle of chocolate and whipped cream.
Your cookies turned out.
I mean, they look pretty amazing.
They really do.
We have edible 24 karat gold on the top with some gold powder and powdered sugar. The recipe only called for powdered sugar. We added everything else.
All right, bakers, time's up. Hands away from your cookies.
He was like, do you want to judge cookies? I was like, you don't have to say any more than that.
Yeah.
Well, good. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. It's an impressive looking cookie.
It is.
This
Wow,
to me
peppermint.
is not even a cookie. This is a whole other situation.
This is more like a cake.
This is at least a 1 pounder. This weighs more than a baby,
Wow.
possibly.
Can I keep this whole thing? Do I have to keep this back?
Yeah, I was planning on eating it. This to me is more like a meal. Not a cookie. Absolutely.
Gold flakes and wow. I mean, this screams holiday joy to me.
Does definitely add to my cookie experience. Not a whipped cream on my cookie kind of gal.
No.
No, but this to me, although it's only my first cookie, it's in first place. I think they also got an evenly baked cookie, which I think is tricky to do when your cookie is an inch thick. Very solid cookie, but I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next.
This is the most cookie I've ever eaten in my life.
This cookie is more like a pizza, and I like it.
Nice plating.
Smells mild. Very pretty. Very simple, but sometimes simple is very hard to pull off.
This is certainly creative.
Definitely tastes like a biscuit.
Yeah. Jam's excellent. I almost see this as like a breakfast finisher, you know?
If I could just rate the jam, that would be the winner.
Yeah, I want more.
Me
you know?
too.
It's just a little dollop.
Yeah. Well, it is described as a biscuit. The texture's
True.
nice, soft, chewy.
Yeah, uniform.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Well, never had anything like it.
No, definitely a unique cookie.
This is a creativity win for sure, but I think maybe flavor is what we need to think about.
It's good cookie. I'm not sure it's a cookie, but it was still delicious, and I would eat another one.
You can, it's right there.
I know, I will. Yeah.
Certainly the star of the show.
Nice.
No further comment.
And it shines. Presentation alone.
Presentation.
Okay, this one is the winner.
It looks to be a red ravioli at first glance.
That's exactly it. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Both. This is delicious. Very simple. Again, very even, very smooth. Nothing burned, nothing crisp, nothing not cooked on the inside.
This one's a little drier than the other cookies we've eaten today.
Is it cream cheese on the inside?
It's cream cheese or it's
frosting?
icing of some kind. The complexity might be more than we're aware of. There's complexity on the outside and the inside.
How did they get that icing in?
I don't know, but it is on the inside, right? It's
Yeah.
completely on the inside.
Yes.
This is an art. This is an art piece for sure. And honestly, I'm still struck
It's
by the initial
beautiful,
plating.
yes.
This was by far the best.
This was the most beautiful cookie.
How do I feel about the texture?
That's where I'm getting stuck as well.
The edges are a little harder than the center.
Yeah. That's giving it the ravioli effect. A delicious and beautiful cookie.
A delicious and beautiful cookie ravioli.
What's not to love?
The judges have sampled all of their cookies and the scores have been tallied. It was an exceptionally close race, and actually there was a tie, but there can only be one winner in this competition. The winners of this year's cookie baking competition are Jocelyn Harris and Grace Hoffman.
This is the season of holiday traditions, relaxation, and New Year's resolutions. As 2023 comes to a close, we send our crews into the hallways to see how students and staff are celebrating the upcoming winter break.
Okay, what are your plans for this holiday season?
Well, I'm thinking of going to my cousin's house who's hosting for the first time because she got a new apartment, and I'm about to look mad good.
I'm going to be celebrating with my friends and family. At night, I'm going to be, probably saving the city and, just doing my normal day-to-day things,
My holiday plans are to go visit family throughout the Christmas and probably at home, and basically just take it easy because I will not be working. Usually we do work, but I will be off.
I'm having dinner with my family and probably hanging out with the boys.
Yeah,
just like same thing, just chilling with the boys.
So I am doing a typical Jewish Christmas. I'm gonna go over to my parents. We're gonna have some Chinese food, rent a bad movie. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I have to work over holiday break, so I might take a few vacation days and just spend time with my family. My daughter's home from college, so we're gonna spend some quality family time together.
I'm going to Cancun, Mexico on Friday, next Friday. We're leaving early, so I'm not coming here on Friday, so I'm kind of glad about that.
So I'm going to be celebrating Christmas with my family. So Christmas Eve, we go see extended family on both my mom and dad's sides. So we'll be away for Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas, my wife and I just recently bought a house down the shore. So we're going to be hosting our whole immediate family down there.
I think I'm really looking forward to these days where my daughter goes to daycare and I don't have to go to work. So I think I'm going to get a lot of laundry done. Mm-hmm. We like to get a lot of laundry done.
I'm spending my holiday break with Maeve.
Spending time with some friends and family. I'm doing a big white elephant with my family. I gotta get that gift actually, so.
I'm going to play with dreidels and eat latkes.
I think my family's coming over. My dad's going to make some wicked lasagna. Pretty hyped for that.
I'm going to England to spend the holidays with my parents.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you have any cute little English traditions for the holidays or no?
Well, we eat Christmas pudding and we open our Christmas presents after dinner.
Well, I know that my grandma's gonna make tamales. Ooh. And I don't know, to be honest. I know that they're coming here, visiting America for the first time. Probably gonna take them to New York City.
My plans is gonna be going ice skating.
I'm staying in Summit, New Jersey, and I'm going to every single basketball. I know that's right, period. Okay.
My family comes from out of town. They all stay with us. And then on Christmas Eve, we all go into the center of our town and we sing Christmas carols as an entire big group. The whole community comes.
The whole town?
Yep, the whole town comes.
I eat 12 grapes and run with suitcases.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll be going over to my family in Costa Rica, visiting them, and traditions really, it's just, gather up and have a good feast.
So Diwali is like the festival of lights where we light up the house with diyas, and we do a couple of prayers, and we pray that we have a good life. And Holi is the most fun time of the year. We throw paint and colors on our face.
Happy holidays, Hilltoppers.
Happy holidays, Hilltoppers. We'll see you in the new year.
And as we wrap things up for 2023, I have an extremely important and relevant question. Vinny, do you know what an elf's favorite type of music is?
It's probably Drake.
It's rap music.
And on that bombshell, that's this year's news. Thank you so much for watching today's special show. I'm Vinny Early.
And I'm Abby Hicks. Have a happy and healthy winter break, and we'll see you in 2024.